Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Good to have you here all the time. I hope I tried. Don't mind me, I trust you enjoyed my presentation. Welcome again to our sister channel where we teach you to look within to unleash your potentials. Today I'm going to be talking about communication and which aspect of communication. Communication between who and who, or what exactly is our sister talking about today? I'm talking about how you as a teacher can communicate effectively with the parents of children in your class. Over time, I have heard parents say, I do not like the way that my child's class teacher speaks to me or speaks with me concerning my child. I get that feedback all the time. On the other hand, teachers say, I have tried my best to communicate with this parent, but the parent seems not to understand what I'm saying. The parent thinks I'm always coming from the angle, complaint, and all of that. But the parent thinks I'm too realistic. Are you saying I should not be real and all of that? So these issues come up from time to time. So let's set everything straight now. Let's talk about how we can have effective communication with our parents. Of course, we know that it's very important for us to communicate with parents. It is important because we cannot do it alone. If you communicate well with your parents, you'll discover that the child will do it. Number one thing I'll tell you, teachers, is that you must be honest when dealing with parents. Tell them the truth about their children, but do it in a sensitive way. It's easier for us to tell parents that, oh, your child is doing so well, your child reads beautifully, your child is very good when it comes to calculations, or your child is able to recollect and things like that. It's easier to deliver such an information or to tell parents such things. But when it comes to areas where you have to explain to a parent that your child sleeps a lot in class, your child doesn't understand what is going on, your child daydreams and I don't know what he or she is thinking about, your child doesn't do his homework, your child is just there. When you ask questions, stop there. Just stop. You don't go telling a parent all of that. Yes, the key thing is to give them honest feedback, but you have to be careful about the way you communicate this feedback to parents. They have feelings. As much as they want to know the truth about your children, you have to put that fact across to them in a way that they will understand and they will see reason and want to work hand in hand with you, the teacher or the school. So be careful about the way you give honest feedback. Next, try not to be too rigid. Be open to suggestions. Remember that the goal is to communicate with your parents, work hand in hand with your parents. It's very important. So don't be too rigid because we, even as teachers, do not know it all. Parents have their own say. They know their children to a large extent and they can tell you what happens at home. You can match it up with what happens in school, and then from all of that, you find a solution to help the child get better, right? So it's important that we are not too rigid as teachers. Listen, be open to suggestions. So you talk about something, ask the parent, what do you think about it? So, okay, this is my suggestion, what do you think? How can we work together? Help monitor this from this time to this conversation. You understand yourselves. It's very important. If you speak to parents this way, they will listen. My fellow teachers, please try not to share only worrisome news. Okay, if each time you call a parent, you're complaining about the child, so you must make out time to share big wins and small wins with them. It's also be nice sometimes to call the parents and just find out how they are doing. There's nothing wrong with that. You can just call and say, hello sir, hello madam. I just called to say hi and find out how you're doing and find out how this child or that child is doing, and that's it. So you're building a relationship with the parent. Again, tread with caution when discussing sensitive issues with parents. I've talked about this before. I just like to say again that we have to be careful when we're giving feedback to parents. You want to tell a parent his or her child is at the bottom of the class for certain reasons. You don't just call and say, hello sir, hello ma'am, I'm just here to tell you that I've tried my best, there's really nothing I can do. All I have to say is that the child is not doing well and I'm not sure what you're doing at home. Don't do that. be very sensitive when you have to give information to parents. Okay? Next, listen and try to understand the parent's point of view. Even if you have a better idea or you do not agree at all, it's important that you listen to the parent and hear what he or she has to say. Try not to make assumptions. Always find out. Okay? If, for instance, your child in class tells you this or that, or you notice this or that about the child, it's wrong for you to assume that that's what happens at home. Sometimes children behave differently when they're at home. So as much as possible, do not assume and say, that's it. That's my assumption. I just feel that. Don't just feel. Find out. Ask questions. Surprised sometimes that the parent is not even aware of what is going on. Let the parents know that this is what you have noticed, and they in turn will tell you what they have noticed, and of course everything will just be harmonized. On a final note, try to document your discussions with parents, the agreements that you have reached concerning your children or your child. It's important that you document these things so that over time you can record the progress that the child has achieved. So the child started from point A, you discussed with the parents, you reached an agreement, and over time the child has moved from point A to point C. It's important that you have that documented so that you can always refer to it in the future. Thank you so much everyone for being here. I'm so excited, I'm so happy that you took out your time to watch this video all the way to the end. Please feel free to share this video with your friends, your family, anyone out there who you think should listen to this video. Please share the video. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and of course, drop your comments in the comment box. Thank you for staying tuned. I'll see you again next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. I'd love to read from you.